reached voicemail refresh. Deep cleaning of every.
Okay, motherfucker. Okay, motherfucker. Here we go. Okay, motherfucker. Here we go. Okay, motherfucker. Here we go. Audio should be straight. It should be straight now. Jarvis, motherfucker.
Thank you for calling Apex Pressure Cleaning. What are we cleaning for you today?
I'm looking for Mr. Jarvis Campbell.
Hey, Jarvis isn't available right now, but I can take a message. Thank you for calling Apex Pressure Cleaning. What are we cleaning for you today?
I'm looking for Mr. Jarvis Campbell.
Hey, Jarvis isn't available right now. Can I take a message for him or help you with something in the meantime?
Tell him the really cool Spanish guy that's trying to help him grow his business is looking to get in touch.
All right, I'll let Jarvis know the really cool Spanish guy who's helping him grow his business is trying to reach him. What's the best way for Jarvis to get back to you? Should he call this number or do you prefer another way?
He can call this number.
Got it. He'll call you back at this number. Anything else you want me to pass along, or is that all?
That's all. No, motherfucker, I'm not gay. Never that. I don't do the homophobia. No, no, no. Racist, maybe. Gay, no. No, no. I make big money, big money. How's your day going, Kalakaki? Kalakaki? Are you gay? That sounds like a pretty gay name. Don't tell me you're gay. Don't let me find out. No gay shit. Let me see about that goddamn lighting. I guess that's a little better. Fuck it. but I hope you gay damn sure. Bro, what are you talking about? Why would you hope I'm gay?
Thank you for contacting Heiser Wash and Restore. Our hours of operation.
Shut the fuck up. What the hell?
This is Bobby. You know what to do.
Hello? What the fuck? What the fuck, man? Bro. Kalaki, what? Are you a fucking bot? You gotta be like some kind of AI bot. Like, what am I even... Just gonna ignore your existence for a second, cause I don't know what the fuck you got going on.
Hello, this is Edward.
Hey, Edward.
Hey, how are you?
Yeah, I can't complain at all. Life's pretty good. I'm not sure if I'm catching you at a bad time.
I got it, man. It depends on what you got.
Yeah. So the reason I'm reaching out, I've actually been doing some research on pressure washing just in your area there in Augusta, and I came across some things that were pretty interesting.
Listen,
I was
buddy,
just
listen. This is a business line. If you're not calling about getting something washed or clean, don't call me back. You are wasting my time, and I'm sick of it.
hello.
Yeah, I missed a phone call from there. This is Heiser Wash and Restore.
Hey, I was just looking for the owner.
This him? I can
Hey.
help you.
Hey, yeah, I was just reaching out just because I was doing some research on pressure washing there in Augusta, and I came across some things in the market that was kind of interesting. I was just wondering if you could possibly just help me out for a moment.
Sure, real quick, what you need to know.
Yeah, it's just Miguel, and look, I'm not some random cold caller. I've actually got a pressure washing business myself here in Charlotte. We happened to scale it up to 55K a month before I started helping other guys do the same. So I was just curious to know, like, what are you kind of doing now to bring in most of your jobs?
I don't need help marketing, brother.
Sure, yeah, it's not all we do. We also
Yeah.
help guys double their ticket size. If that
Yeah. I'm good. Appreciate it, bud.
sounds good. I might just keep the credibility as the opener, to be honest.
Look.
Hey,
Hey.
I'm not sure if I'm catching you at a bad time.
How can I help you?
Hey, yeah, reason I'm reaching out, I've just been doing some research on pressure washing there in Augusta, and I just happened to come across some things that were pretty interesting. I was just wondering if you could possibly just help me out for a moment.
It sounds like a sales call, man. I'm not interested.
All right, you have a good one.
You too.
Let me see.
Hello?
Hey, man. How's it going?
All right.
Hello, can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Hey. Hey, I was just reaching out real quick. I have a company here in Charlotte, a pressure washing company, and I scaled it to 55K a month before I started like helping other guys do that. I was just wondering if you could possibly help me out for a moment.
What you need?
Well, I don't need anything in particular, and I do want to clarify, I'm not just like some random cold caller. I genuinely do have a company. You can Google us. I was just curious to know, like, what are you kind of doing now to bring in most of your jobs this season?
I have repeat customers and referrals.
You said you get most of your customers through referrals.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. And is it consistent or does it like kind of have its ups and downs?
Yeah, it's pretty consistent.
Okay. No, fair
I've been
deal.
doing it a long time.
Yes, sir. So you're one of the OG guys in Augusta, I see.
Yeah.
How many years, if you don't mind me asking?
About 12, 13.
Wow. Okay. So then, has there ever been a stretch where like the phone just kind of went quiet? Like, what did that do to the business, if so?
We just did other things.
Mm-hmm. And what would that look like?
Now, I do a lot of commercial stuff, too. The commercial stuff don't give up on me.
Is that the priority? Commercial over residential?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Smooth deal. And what would be your reasoning? Because I know a lot of different guys have different reasons. Some guys like residential, some prefer the commercial. So like, what's it for you?
Just having, you know, revenue coming from different places rather than just one. So, what did you say this was again?
Yeah, name's Miguel. I have a pressure washing company here in Charlotte. You can search us up if you'd like. I'm not like a random guy trying to sell you something crazy. Um, so,
Are you selling something?
well, I mean, only to people who would need the help. That's kind of the point of this call. If I can't help you, I'll let you know that. I'm not like a super pushy dude. That's not what I'm looking for. Just people I can genuinely help. So
Yeah,
I was.
I'm getting ready to get out of the business, so I'm not really not gonna need anything right now. But I appreciate you calling.
Yeah, more than fine. I guess if you're looking to get out, are you trying to sell or are you just trying to like stop operations entirely?
No, it's already done deal, so got a non-disclosure thing going on. So
All right. Well,
anyway, all right. Well, thanks for calling.
yes, sir. Enjoy your day. Un segundo, chat skis. No, I'm not hitting you up on Discord, dude. You trying to sell me some dumb shit? Just fucking type it in there. Just fixing up the script a little bit. That is all.
Services. How may I help you?
Hey Andrew, how are you?
I'm doing well, and you?
I'm doing the same, brother. One would say I'm living the dream almost.
Good.
Yes, sir. Listen, I own a pressure washing company here in Charlotte, and I've scaled it up to 55K a month. Now I'm just trying to find more guys that can help achieve this same. Are you too busy at the moment for me to share a little bit more about how I did it?
I am. I'm about to have to hop in a meeting for my regular job.
Okay, sounds good. I can hit you at a later time today. That's better for you.
I'll pass. Thank you, though. You have
All
a
right.
great day.
You enjoy your day.
Mr. Clean Machine, Mr. Jared, can I help you?
Hey man, how are you?
I'm good.
Hey, listen. I own a pressure washing company here in Charlotte, and I scaled it up to 55K per month. Now I'm just trying to find more guys that can help achieve this same. Are you too busy at the moment for me to share just a little more about how I did it?
When you say 55 guys, are you talking about 55 customers?
No. 55,000 revenue per month.
Oh, 55,000.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I could listen to you. I got a few minutes.
Sure do. And just before I break down my entire business model, let me just try to figure out what may be relevant to your specific situation. Would that be a bother?
No, that's fine.
Okay. I guess so. What are you like kind of doing right now to bring in most of your jobs?
Well, majority of our jobs are probably word of mouth. We have run some TV. We have run some meta ads. We have run some, Google search ads, whatever it is.
Mhm.
Some direct mail. We've tried a little bit of everything. Probably but the most effective way for us to grow has been with word of mouth, referrals, things like that.
Yeah, that's very interesting. So, I guess all these ad avenues that you're trying, is it you trying it or have you hired someone to kind of put that in place for you?
I hired a marketing company. They redesigned my webpage and put some emphasis on SEO.
Mhm.
And then, we started trying to build awareness because we're relatively new compared to some of our larger competitors.
Mhm.
Um, we decided to run some TV and video, and our model's a little bit different, perhaps, because we are using drone to pressure wash and soft wash.
Interesting. Yeah, that's very interesting. So I'm just curious because so when they ran meta ads, are you like familiar exactly what that process looked like more or less?
Um, I probably couldn't do a great job of describing that.
Sure.
We created a couple of ads that were static ads. They weren't videos. And then we had them place them, and we picked a couple of geographies where we wanted to kind of target our ads. But I was getting some results from that, but a lot of them were fake results. When you'd call them and follow back up, they
Yep.
weren't real people, or
Yep.
they said, "Oh, I didn't give my number to anybody." And so it really disillusioned me on using that form. Reality
Yeah.
is I want to go after commercial accounts predominantly anyway.
Mhm.
So, using social media seems to be a great tool for residential accounts, but for the commercial business we're after, it's
Mhm.
not really scratching that itch.
Yeah. So I guess like what did that overall like just do to your confidence in like the social media marketing space as a whole?
Well, you got to be in that arena to be, people are going to check you out. And so what it does for me is I just say, okay, I'm going to have a presence. I'm going to be active. I'm not going to run the same ad over and over again and get static. But I'm not going to focus a lot of energy on that when I can focus energy on other things.
Right. So I guess the last question in the meta ads department would be like, what was your budget for that? Just so I can kind of paint the picture.
I think we were only doing for the meta either $500 or $600 probably a month for that.
Okay.
Most of our budget was going towards TV and the video creation that we worked on.
Okay, gotcha. So, I mean, 600 should be sufficient to get results. So it sounds like the two main things were the fact that they were static ads and that they didn't necessarily qualify them. So it just kind of forced you obviously to have a lot of bad leads. And so now with relying on referrals and word of mouth, like is that consistent or would you say it has its ups and downs?
I don't know if I understand the question completely.
So I'm asking because you guys are mostly focused on word of mouth and referrals, like is that consistent week by week? You guys staying booked out every day or does it have its ups and downs?
Yeah, oh yeah. No, we definitely have some capacity, but I kind of built my business to scale up with a couple of crews because I wanted to invest in. Basically, I built it for the to be, and not so much for where we're at this age of our company. So we're probably averaging a job a day.
Okay.
But we have a peak season in Augusta,
Of course.
so we can do 2 or 3 a day leading up to the Masters tournament, and then it gets dead, and then it gets busy again through the summer.
Yeah, Augusta is very interesting. So just a bit more context on me. I actually started out primarily in door to door, and now after 3 years, obviously I did pressure washing, started doing some high package deals and all these things, and I've knocked in a lot of different markets, over 12 different cities at this point, and one of them was Augusta. And it's very interesting how like everyone before that Masters tournament, it's like so excited to get their house done because obviously a lot of them are renting it out. For crazy numbers. I was hearing like 40, 50K for the week. And so I'm like, holy crap. I mean, yeah, definitely get it pressure washed. But then after it just kind of dies down. So I guess my question to you, sir, would be if the referrals completely dried up in 30 days, like starting tomorrow, what would be the course of action for you?
Well, we still have an active marketing plan. We're going to go dark on TV for a little while. And we're working on some video content that's tailored towards commercial business. And then we're going to, figure out the best way to get that to the right customers. So that's kind of the challenge is, decision makers in the commercial arena, they're difficult to get to. But right now, I'm focused on the realtors to try to get some activity on homes and referrals from those guys, and then the door-to-door, hand-to-hand combat, so to speak,
Sure.
for the commercial side. But I've done direct sales, door-to-door sales before too, so I'm not afraid to do that. But I'm a one-man show too. I run the business operations, sales, marketing, accounting, payroll.
Yeah.
So I got all that. I've outsourced some of that to various companies, but that's where I'm at. What does your business do? Do you tackle direct sales in various markets or?
No. So that was just like part of me getting started in year one and try to understand the market better and just like trying to get my feet wet. But ultimately over the course of 3 years, I can kind of obviously just share what we did here in Charlotte. So we just ran meta ads for guys in similar spots like yourself where, word of mouth is the most reliable, you get the most quality client, but the inconsistency was kind of holding them back. And so we were able to just get them to consistent revenue months. And so just from running the meta ads. And the main difference is when you run a static image of like a generic before and after, sure, someone can click on that and want, that result. But it's very different when you run an actual video ad a fully edited
Right.
ad with a compelling offer showcasing your brand, your company, what all that you do, now that's a very big difference because the homeowner can kind of have an affinity towards you. And you
Yeah.
know this in sales, a lot of people buy, they'll buy from people that they know, like, and trust. And so that's essentially what you're doing in that video ad. And then with the proper targeting, you put it directly in front of the person that's most likely to buy, which is your ideal avatar. And we've got that almost completely nailed to a T of like who's most likely to buy our stuff. And so we just put it directly in front of them. Does that kind of thing make sense?
Yeah, no, I mean, it makes sense. I mean, the logistics of getting that done and figuring that out is the challenge, right?
So it was. And so are you familiar with Window Hero by chance?
Not from, no, I don't think so. I know I've heard of Window Gang. I think
Okay.
Window Hero is probably similar.
It's essentially the same thing.
A national platform, basically.
Yeah, so
They
they've
garnish the leads and then send the leads to the appropriate markets.
well, I'm not too keen on that. I just understand how they grew their business and were able to franchise to such a big area in the Southeast region. And from what I understand, that was from Meta Ads. This is why I just really took the time to learn the skill, was because I just saw what the biggest companies were doing, and I'm like, okay, well, they're obviously putting a lot of money towards this. It's for a reason. Let me just learn how to do it properly. And so the reason I know this is because I hired 2 previous marketing agencies before doing it myself. The first company, they just did the same thing, before and after pictures, nothing really branded. It was super generic, and I had all kinds of horrible leads. It looked great. Wow, $20 per lead, but none of them were serious. Some people were saying, yeah, I just accidentally filled in the form. I didn't know why, and then you just called me, like that kind of stuff. And so I was like, okay, this clearly doesn't work. So after a couple $1,000s in the drain, I hired another company, and then that's when they did the process I just explained to you. And so after looking into Window Gang, Window Hero, and then working with these guys closely, I was like, well, I'm a pretty sharp guy. I can put this together. I know how this works. And so I just started doing it myself and started helping other guys with it and got results. Does all that make sense?
Yeah, no, I understand what you're saying. I see. So curious. Why were you in Augusta, and what's your intent with your pressure washing business? And are you going to franchise your business across multiple markets?
Yeah, that's a great question. So me personally, I'm not very interested in franchising. I know what comes with scaling, and I'm just not interested in that. Like I said, we've been to 55K months, and it was a lot, very stressful, and quality on the service side goes down. And there's ways to obviously take the time and build out systems and get good guys, and but to really scale in a franchise manner, that takes a good 5 to 10 years to build something really awesome. And so that's something I'm not willing to do. So the focus for me now is I'm gearing more towards this and helping other pressure washers do what I did. And then now I just have 1 or 2 guys out there run some ads, and then just do like 10-15K months profit, 20 to 25 revenue, just because I can directly control the service, make sure it's good, still make decent money, and then transition more into like an online kind of thing, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, so let's say we were able to streamline. Oh wait, no, you asked me one more thing. You asked me why I was in Augusta. So now that I'm transitioning into more of an online hybrid kind of thing where I'm helping other guys in different markets do this, I've taken the liberty of going out to knock doors in different markets. So I've knocked in Augusta, I knocked in Nashville, I knocked in 6 different cities in Florida, as well as Columbia, South Carolina, Charlotte, North Carolina, Greensboro, North Carolina. So as much of the Southeast region as I could, just to really understand markets. Obviously, I'm making money while I'm doing that. Refine my skill set as a salesman, because no better way to do it than in the doors. And so that's kind of why I was there.
Yeah. I just forwarded you. I'm assuming the phone number you're calling me from is a cell phone number.
Yep.
I just forwarded you a Meta ad that one of our competitors is running in town. They're very established, been there a long time.
Very familiar with Mega,
and so it's a video social media ad. And so we were in the process. We contacted our agency M3 replicate something like that. Is that what you guys do as well?
Well, the link isn't. I'm trying to open it up. Let me see. It's loading now. Because guys with massive brand reputation, they can get away with a little bit more in the ads. But yes, so okay, so we would do something similar. We wouldn't do it just like this, because what Mega and Window Hero and Window Gang, what they can do is they can get away with just before and after pictures, put their logo, and make it like 15 seconds with their guys working, because everyone already knows them. So what we have to do is, you familiar with those like old 80s, 90s infomercial kind of things?
Yeah.
So it's essentially like
Yes.
making an infomercial. That's the best way I can describe it, where we will sit on a call, put together a really good offer that's going to be hard to say no to, and then I'm going to guide you through recording the actual ad, give you the exact script to use. That way, the homeowner, you're speaking directly to them, calling them out directly, and they can see your personality kind of shine through the ad. And so that's really the only thing that's going to help you stand out from guys like Mega and from veterans, because they have 2,000 plus reviews. And so there's nothing you can do to compete with that other than showing your personality and what you're looking to offer as an experience. You get me?
I could get. Hold on for just a second, please.
Sure.
I'm sorry.
All good.
One of my guys walked up to me and had a question about the building that we're working on today.
All good. So I was just explaining that our process is a little bit different, just because Mega can get away with a simpler ad like that, just because of the fact that they have 1,500 plus reviews. You know, guys like Veteran, they got 2,000 plus, so they can just smack their logo anywhere and people are gonna know it. Whereas guys like us, where we're a bit smaller in comparison, we really just have to personalize it as much as possible. That way, the homeowner can want to buy from you because you're you. You get me?
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
I will say this. Let's say we're able to like streamline your lead flow, and then we actually work on the sales process to double your average job size. How would you like the business revenue to be at in, say, like 3 to 6 months from now?
Well, I mean, let me just figure out what I had this at. I have it trended. I've done some math on that. See what it is per month. Yeah, times 2. I'm trying to. I figured by the end of this year I should be somewhere around 30 to 35,000 a month.
Okay.
And then by next year, end of year next year, I should be around that 40 to 45 a month, another 10,000.
So you're saying by the end of this year you should be at the 35K a month mark?
Well, that's where I want to be.
Okay.
I'm not 100% sure where I'm at. We had real strong, March and April. May is started off slow, but going to end up pretty good, and we'll be pretty steady through the summer months. But it just depends on how much peters off in November, December, and as to what we hit. So I'm cautiously optimistic, but realistically, I'm probably going to be closer to that 25 to 30,000 a month average.
Okay, so 30K a month average by the end of the year. And so where are you at now, just so we can kind of see that gap?
Well, I mean, that's basically where we are. So we're we're a little bit ahead of that. Like I said, early on in March and April. But May started slow, so I think if I can average that by the end of the year, that would be pretty awesome.
I see. So you're just trying to sustain what you've already got going on.
Well, I just want to make sure that, and actually, no, I don't. I want to sell as much as I possibly can. So I'm not putting any throttles on the business.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to grow as fast as I can, but I want to do it with profitable growth, and make sure that we're not letting our costs ramp up. So if I can keep my costs in line, we can make the money I want to make this year.
Okay, I get it. So I just want to more understand, like, obviously
we're not. This is not the year to say, okay, that's going to be my benchmark. I've arrived. It's just starting. So my intent is to get to $1 million a year.
Okay.
So that's where I want to go, and the faster I get there, the better off I feel about it.
Right. Okay, gotcha. So you want to average out 30K for the year, but you have no direct, like, number that you're trying to hit other than $1 million per year, and just get there as fast as possible.
That's right.
Okay, gotcha. So it sounds like the main thing is really you guys are already in a good spot doing 30K months plus, but you'd like for that to obviously be more predictable, more consistent, rather than just relying on the the referrals and the word of mouth, just because it's not that reliable. And so you're trying to get from the 30K average a year to the $1 million a year, in the quickest way possible. Does that sound about right?
Right.
Okay. So would it be worth like a quick 20-30 minute call later this week just to see if there's anything that we can do to just help close that gap?
Yeah, I think so. Why don't you send me your information via email to start, and then we'll go ahead and set a call up for Friday afternoon or whatever works for you guys.
Yeah. And how do you mean by information? What would you be looking for?
Well, just your basic contact information and kind of an introduction. I'm sure you got an introductory email.
No, so we just have these conversations. That's why it was so in depth, just so I can kind of see where you're at, where you're looking to go. And if it wasn't worth extending the conversation, I would have got off the phone by this point. Because if I can't help you, I will let you know that. I'm not trying to waste my time either. And the point of the call really is to see more in depth on where you're at, where you're looking to go, see what we can do to help. And the first thing we do is we do a deep dive into the market there in Augusta to really figure out exactly what the competitors are doing and what gaps there are that we can close so we can stand out in a competitive market. So if you feel that would be helpful, all I would need is a first name, last name, and email that I can send a calendar invite to.
Okay. My email address I'm using is info@Mr. Clean Machine USA.
And first name, last name for you?
Yeah, Jared Herta.
Send this to you here. Can you spell the last name?
I just sent it to you.
Okay. Haven't got that just yet. There you go. Herta. Oh, so like literally Herta. Okay. And then yeah, this is the best phone number to get to you, right? The 706-887-0724.
Yes, that's my work number and my cell phone number. So.
Okay. And finally, Mr. Hertz, what would be a good time for you? I got tomorrow from 2 to 4 p.m. EST or Thursday 3 to 7.
I won't be able to do either one of those days.
I also got Friday 3 to 7 open.
Friday 3 o'clock would probably be best.
All right. Let me just get that in here for you.
I hate to rush you at this point, but you have what you need from me.
I do.
I got some guys on a ladder fixing to do something stupid. So.
Oh, no. Definitely get to them. Lastly, obviously we're going to do the deep market dive. And then if it makes sense, we can show you exactly how we're helping our clients go from just relying on word of mouth and referrals to have consistent lead flow every single month that actually wants your service. All right. So I just want to make sure that you know that we know what to look forward to. And then, but I'm all good. We'll talk Friday. As soon as you get that in your email, just shoot me a text confirming and we're all good to go.
Sounds good. Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. Enjoy your day.
Bye.
Thank you for calling Pro House Wash of Augusta. Please hold while I try to connect you.
Quick break. I get fruit for me. I got motherfucker apple. Alright, motherfucks. I'm going to go sit on my front porch because none of you motherfucks want to talk to me. I'm sorry. One second, I got to text the horse. The horse. very different. Most guys, they go, they do the work, they do a great job, and they show the work, and everyone's happy. When you provide an experience, it's like a very different thing. You can actually justify whatever pricing you want. So when I happened to be in Augusta, I had closed two really high ticket deals. I was there for like a week. One of them being $3,500 for a driveway, a house wash, a window wash, and a small piece of food. We got it done in about 8 hours for every cash that came. And within that same week, I closed another deal for $5,000. And again, this was a bigger house, 3 stories. But we did the whole house wash. We did a small driveway, a back patio, cleaned all the windows, and again, cleaned and collected everything in the same day. So I share that story just kind of answer your question of like, is it actually possible? I mean, I'm living proof of it. That with the proper sales skills and with the right process, you can close for whatever price you want, as long as you can justify giving them great work, giving them a great experience. Following me? So, do you have any questions about how I was able to do that by chance? The expense in as far as what? Okay, yeah, great question. So, it's a lot less complex as you would think. Just being the kind of person that is willing to go above and beyond. So obviously we're charging crazy prices. And so when we get there, all of our technicians were trained to do a thorough introduction. So they'll ring the door, give a firm handshake, we teach them how to do this, big smile, some basic sales training there, and just how to build a good introduction. And then they were trained to take the homeowner and walk around the house to do a thorough walk around of every detail that was going to get done. And so that way, obviously, now it's immersive, right? You don't just show up and clean and then tell them when you're done. Now they're kind of a part of it. And then the entire time they're walking around, they do a basic rapport, ask some questions, make sure they're doing good. Technician goes, cleans everything. If I had the chance, I would come talk to the homeowner for a bit. If not, technician just does his job. Then they were trained to, once they're done, not just tell them, hey, I'm done, how you can pay. They do another thorough walk around with the homeowner to make sure everything looks good and span. And the technicians were also trained to every single job do one thing completely for free, no matter what it was. Even if it was just taking the trash bins back, whether it was taking the trash out, whether it was just asking the homeowner, hey, is there something for free I can do? Exactly. Right. And so you can see, amongst other things, how we're able to create this immersive experience for the homeowner. And so now they're able to happily pay us $5,000 for an entire job. To where I've even gotten people to look at me straight in my eyes and say, wow, you're almost more than double the last quote I got. And I can smile and say, yes, that's because it's going to be worth it, miss, and still close the deal. You get me?
Yeah.
So I guess, Ryan, if let's say we were able to actually streamline your lead flow and it wasn't just relying on word of mouth, and having to knock, because I'm sure you're willing to, but it's probably not the most ideal thing. Where would you like the business revenue to be in like 3 months from now?
3 months?
Yeah.
So we're gonna do summer. I mean, I'd like to be doing, 40 to 50 grand a month.
Okay, and where are we at now, just so we can kind of see that gap?
Probably between 20 and 30
Okay.
Yeah, 20 and 30,000 a month. Yeah, between 20 and 30.
Gotcha. So we're looking to double in the next 3 months. Totally doable.
Hang on 1 second. This is my daughter. Don't hang on.
Sure do. Yep.
seen pectoral implants. To me, it's always looked insane. But, you know, and you see people dying from that and so forth.
That's not, yeah, that's not a thing that I advocate for.
At all.
No.
Okay.
All right, I'm back. Hello?
Ryan.
Hey, sorry about that.
Oh,
That was
good.
not my daughter. That was actually someone calling me for an estimate.
Oh, very nice. Very nice. Hey, so just so we could pretty much wrap up here, because I know you're going to have to get going soon, as am I. Would it be worth a quick 20-30 minute call just to see if there's anything that we can actually do to help close that gap?
Give me a chance, man. You seem like, you know, I'm usually weary of things like this, but
Of course.
You seem like a good dude. I feel like let's definitely set a time to continue conversation, because I do need to create more streams of lead flow. So
Yeah.
anything, yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely, Ryan, and I always will appreciate the same words or the kind words. And again, like, I'm not some average marketer or some random cold caller. Like, I've literally done this in my business itself here in Charlotte, and so I know directly what works, and that's how I'm able to come across that way. It's because it's pretty hard to fake it if you've actually done it, you know?
Yeah, I agree.
Awesome. And so all I need from you is just a first name, last name, and then an email that I can get this over to you.
Sure. First name is Ryan.
Yep.
Last name Forrester, Forster.
Gotcha.
And then my email is RC, like R as in Rhino, C as in Charlie.
Yep.
Dot Augusta
Okay.
at outlook.com.
Outlook.com. And then if you can just verify this number with me, it's 706-833-3128. That's a good one for you?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. So I'm going to go ahead and get this over to you now. And I'll let you know when it shoots over. That way you can just, if you want to just open your email to confirm that you got it. And then as far as times, I've got tomorrow from 2 to 4 Eastern open. Would any of those times work for you? If not, Thursdays.
Not tomorrow. Thursdays, I usually have because I do BNI on Thursday.
Okay.
So, again, that's another lead flow thing I do. I didn't mention that, but
No, that's
it's
a
not
solid
like-
one.
yeah, it's like 1 to 2 a month. It's not enough to keep you in business, but it helps.
So so Thursday's completely off the table? Because I'm good
No,
from.
Thursday's usually my office day.
Okay.
I do a lot of estimates that day,
Okay.
and I still haven't got it. Let me see if it went to junk. Sometimes it does that.
Well, I just need a time that way I can send this over to you.
Let's do 9 a.m.
Well, I'm usually good for my calls on this for the afternoon. So if anything, we can shoot for Friday after 4.
That should be okay. I know I'm headed to Atlanta this weekend. We're going to the Savannah Bananas game.
Oh, that sounds cool.
I don't know what time we're leaving on Friday, but 4 o'clock should be fine. I think we're probably leaving between 5 and 6. So.
Okay, so let me just confirm this with you. So I've got Friday. Okay, so it looks like Friday at 4 is taken. How's your 2 p.m. looking on Friday?
We can try that. That's fine.
Okay, awesome. And then I got Ryan Forrester here. Okay, now you should see that in your email.
Got it.
Awesome. And then you'll see a little button there that says tap add to calendar. If you could just do that, just confirm we're available for each other. And then finally, Ryan, is there any reason at all that you wouldn't be able to make that time? If you want to just double check for me.
Let's see. Hold on. I think I did it. I don't use calendars. I use a paper calendar. I'm old school.
I see. I mean, they're both effective.
I mean, it should be good unless
Okay.
it's a fire emergency.
No, sounds good. And I'll leave with this, Ryan. What's really cool is on that call, the first thing we actually do is go deep into your market. We'll do some basic research together on the call. That way we can see exactly what your competitors are doing. That way we can close any gaps for you to stand out from the competition. And then finally, if everything that we covered does make sense, then we can walk you through exactly how we help our clients now hit that 45K revenue months consistently. And ultimately, you walk away with more insight into our winning strategy and then exactly what competitors in your market are doing that you may not be. So would that be helpful if we covered that?
Yeah, that's cool.
Sounds awesome, Ryan. If you have any questions, comments, concerns before you go coach your daughter.
Sounds good, man. I'm good, man. Thank you.
Yes, sir. You enjoy your night. Drive safe, and we'll talk Friday.
All right, buddy. See you
Peace.
again. Bye.
Yo. Yo, come in. What?
I get a marker.
All right, take one of those.
Thank you for calling Preferred Exterior Cleaning. Sorry we missed your call. Please. Thank you for calling Preferred Exterior Cleaning. Sorry we missed your call. Please leave your name and a phone number and a brief message, and I'll get back with you. Thank you.
Hey, it's Miguel here. I'm just calling about veterans pressure washing. Just go ahead and shoot me back at 704-420-1725 at your earliest convenience.
Why you Brooklyn?
Hey man, how are you?
Good, how you doing?
I can't complain. I'm living the dream, brother. Life treats me pretty good. Hopefully you can say the same.
Yeah, can't complain at all.
Yes, sir. Listen, I own a pressure washing company here in Charlotte, and I scaled it up to 55K a month. Now I'm just trying to find more guys that can help achieve the same. So are you too busy at the moment for me to share a little more about how I did it?
Man, I'll be honest with you, man. I'm retired military, so this is kind of just something I do part-time, man.
Yeah, no, smooth deal. I guess so I guess like what are you kind of doing now to bring most of your jobs in?
So I had a company that I sold, and I still had some contracts that I didn't sell. So I get a lot of work from that. Then I do advertising on Facebook and a bunch of referrals and things like that. So I've been at it for almost 10 years.
Nice. And one thing I did forget to say was thank you for your service.
I appreciate it, man.
Yes, sir. So what does all that look like, the Facebook advertising? Because I know some guys have some different ways of going about it.
Honestly, I run a promotion. Promotional pricing, and then I do pressure washing and painting, like staining, outdoor things like that. So it works for me, man. I don't know much about the marketing side of it. What I do, it works.
Yeah, no, I mean, look, dude, if you're absolutely crushing it, there's nothing we could do to help. That's fantastic. The last question I got for you, just to really see where things are at, is like, you've got good strategies and things are working. So is it consistent week by week, or like does it have its ups and downs?
Oh no, it's consistent, man. I've never. I turn work down now, man. It's pretty consistent.
And you're not looking to hire any guys by chance? Like, what's your game plan there?
Nah, I'm not, man. I did that some years back, and had about 6-7 employees, and now I'm just kind of doing it solo, and because I got a new baby, so I just want to spend more time at home, man.
Well, congratulations.
Appreciate you, man.
Yes, sir. So clearly your lead flow isn't an issue. You're not looking for any kind of help with hiring at all. The only thing we could possibly do is get your average job size up. So I guess when someone calls you out for something, are you just doing that one service, or are you actually putting together packages?
So somebody mostly around where I am is like vinyl side and things like that. So it's pretty straightforward housing, but I always if somebody's calling for a quote for pressure washing, I always quote the driveway and also let them know about the other services that we offer as well.
Got you. Okay, makes perfect sense. So I guess then, like, what's your average job size now?
I would say about 300, 400.
Gotcha. Oh, okay. So then, all that we would be able to do, because I can just kind of share what we did here in Charlotte, just so you can have a bit more context. So, in order to like really stay consistent with lead flow, just because word of mouth and referrals, like they're fantastic and they can keep you busy for an entire month, but every once in a while it has its dip. So what we did was we just ran meta ads, specifically ads for guys in that same spot where, word of mouth and referrals were great, but the inconsistency was just kind of holding them back. And so we were able to help them get a consistent lead flow day in, day out, same amount of jobs booked per day. And then also take their average job size and double it with a certain sales process. So does all that kind of make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense.
So let's say like we're actually able to streamline your lead flow and then double your average job size. You being a solo operator, like how much revenue would you like to be at in say 3 months from now with the same workload you got?
I mean, honestly, I guess I'm a different case as most guys out here grinding and hustling, man. But I literally, I can't say that there's a number in my head that I want to be at because I'm very comfortable. You know what I mean? Like my wife works. Like I said, I'm retired military, so I'm consistently doing at least $10,000 a month.
Yeah.
Pretty much part time.
Yeah. No, that sounds amazing.
So I can't really say, oh, I want to be at 500K. You know what I mean? I really can't say that because I hear that. I'm on the pressure washing groups on Facebook and everything like that. And everybody talks about, where they want to be at and things like that. But I did the hard work in the past, and I had a crew, and I had a marketing agency, and all that stuff. And so now I'm just kind of taking the easy road.
Yeah, and look, dude, fully respect it. It sounds like you're in a really good place in life where you spent your early years just absolutely grinding. So it sounds like you're not doing this because you're lazy. You've earned this, and you get to have more time with your family because of it, right?
For sure.
So all I'm trying to get at is your workload stays the same. Your lead flow just gets a bit more consistent, and the main thing here for you would be rather than just doing house washes, do you feel it'd be a bit more convenient if you can just show up to houses and do everything in one shot, charge them a K, work for a day, and then go home?
Nah, nah, man. Honestly, I do about 2 houses, 3 houses max a day. If I'm upselling anything, I do the house in the driveway. I don't upsell how I once did in the past, man. I'd rather do something quick, easy, get out. That's how I look at it, man. Do a good job, clean your house, clean your driveway, and I'm going.
Hey, I fully respect it. You're in a very, very beautiful place most people don't ever get to. It's been good talking to you. If you're comfortable and not looking for any kind of growth, then there's ultimately nothing we can do to help. But it's been a pleasure talking to you, brother.
Yeah, I appreciate you, man.
Yes, sir. And again, thank you for your service and congrats on the baby. You enjoy your day.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye.
Hi, if you record your name and reason for calling, I'll see if this person is available.
Miguel, I'm calling about veterans pressure washing.
Thanks, Miguel. Please stay on the line. I'm sorry, this person is not available.
Motherfucker. Hello?
This is David Buchanan with Aiken Augusta House Wash. Your call is very important.
Is it really, motherfucker? Is it really?